Aquarius was popping. It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, and I'm here to bring you your silent and mute reading for the month of April 2022. I hope all is well with everybody. Thank you for coming to check out the channel. Hopefully you'll subscribe, hit that notification button, and hit that like button. Support the channel, please, and thank you. This is going to be a general reading for Aquarius, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If you would like a personal, my information's in the box below. Silent Enemies reading is a reading that was designed to help you to develop your intuition, right? To be comfortable trusting it and to pay attention to it because it's a gift that was given to you. You know, it helps you to navigate down here on a 3D plane. There are things that you will experience that you get forewarning about, and a lot of times that forewarning comes from your intuition. And so because we're in this 3D realm, sometimes we ignore it, where it could put you in a position where you would be able to see a lot of things for what they are if you pay attention to it and learn to trust it, right? I mean, after all, this is why a lot of you come to watch tarot readings, you know, to pick up on intuitive energies. But you have the gift just like any reader has. It's just a matter of you exercising it and learning to trust your intuition. So this is the whole purpose of this channel, is to help you on your spiritual journey so that, you know, you're able to go out there and do your own thing and not rely so much on tarot, you know, and other readers to tell you what's up when you know what's up, right? So, you know, a silent enemy could be a friend, a lover. These are people closest to you, right? Because our lessons come from the people who are closest to us, right? Friends, family members, lovers, business partners, people who are in your energy on a regular basis that you have to deal with. Your intuition may go off about these people, and it may go off every time you're around them, or, you know, there could just be repeat patterns that you see with this person, and you're like, yo, I don't know what's up with that. It just feels weird. So, you know, what you should do is investigate the intuitive nudge. You know, talk to them, have a conversation with this person. Say, hey, you know, I noticed something, you know, you're not yourself lately, or, you know, something bothering you, you know, and they may tell you, oh, you know, I'm just going through some things right now, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, okay, you know, if you need me, I'm here. Or if you need an ear, I'm here. If you need somebody to listen, right? Sometimes that's all people need. And so, you know, you paying attention to your intuition will help you, put you in a position where you're able to pay attention to the people closest to you. You're able to engage their energy so that, you know when they need you, versus a situation where you got somebody around you who's jealous and envious of you. You need to be able to pick that up too, right? So this is all about just paying attention to your intuition while you're paying attention to the people closest to you, right? And not ignoring that intuitive nudge, because we all know people can't deceive you unless they get close enough to do it. And so, you know, the people closest to you are the ones who have the most access to you and know you the best. So you can easily fall victim to somebody who secretly has an agenda, right? We don't want that to happen, but it happens. So we have to keep it real, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to tell you the energies I get from each of these cards. Some of you may merge the energies together. Some of you may just resonate with one. If it doesn't resonate at all, don't worry about it. Don't try to make this type of reading fit. Check your other placements or check some other readings. You'll see them show up at the end of the video. All right. So the first card that came out was the Four of Wands. The next card that came out was the Knight of Cups. And the final card that came out was the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this first card here, the Four of Wands. This could be a family member, okay, that you may be getting some type of intuitive nudge about. Again, you want to investigate it to see what's going on. Now, it's coming up as a silent enemy. A silent enemy, it could be something very minor. As in, you know, pay attention to the people around you. They may need you. And again, like I said, it could be something very opposite end. So with this Four of Wands energy here, you know, when the Four of Wands is here, this is talking to me about, you know, family celebrations, family get-togethers, birthday parties, weddings, picnics, family reunions, things like that. I get that energy. I also get an energy of, you know, you coming together with someone that you truly love. Okay, whether it's a family member, whether it's a friend or a lover, and you guys just getting together and gathering around because you love each other and you're connecting, right? So there could be a situation here where maybe you're invited to some type of event, but it could be under false pretenses. So you do want to be careful. You could also have somebody who may be coming towards you telling you they want to move in, they want to live with you. I feel like there's something going on with the house, especially with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse over here, but that's a whole nother story. I feel like there's something going on with the house with you guys. Property, okay? Something going on with family dynamics as well, because the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, again, that's family energy. So this could be something going on with your family here. Aquarius, Aries is what, your third house? I'm not your third house. Your fourth house? It's your third house. So this could be about you expressing yourself. Some of you are not happy. You're not happy with what's going on with your family or in your family dynamic. Or there could be energy that's going on in your family dynamic that is poisonous to your family. Okay? So, you know, this could be an energy of you feeling like, oh, well, it ain't got nothing to do with me, so I'm going to leave it alone. Or I'm not going to get involved. But if this is a situation where you are the parent and this is issues between your children, then, you know, you may want to invest some time and energy and effort into this. Now, this could be other family members. It could be brothers and sisters. It could be aunties, uncles, grandmas, grandpas, niece, nephew, cousins, right? But there's something about somebody trying to steal your happiness, too, is another thing I'm getting. Someone trying to take your happiness from you or upset because you're happy. Because the Four of Wands could represent being at peace in your spirit, right? So for some of you, that's what you're stable in your spirit, and somebody may be trying to knock that or knock you off in some way, shape, or form, so that you're not confident in who you are. You don't believe in yourself. You don't speak with conviction, things like that. So be careful of the energy around you. This could be somebody you're dating. Some of you could be dating someone who lives with someone else or who's married to someone else. Some of you just need to be careful who's in your home and around your home. Yeah, I feel like you just need to be careful who you invite into your home as well. Who you invite over to your house, who you open your home up to. I may come back to that in a minute, but that's what I'm getting intuitively right now. Now we got the Knight of Cups. So this Knight of Cup energy is showing up as a silent enemy. You could be dealing with a energy of somebody who pretends that they have an emotional connection with you, but they do that to manipulate you. It doesn't matter if they're a family member or a friend or a, you know, business partner or a lover. This is somebody who knows what your emotional energy is like, and they know how to maneuver it and manipulate it. So you do want to be careful. This is a very fickle energy. This is somebody who will oppose to be very sincere and act as if they care. But then, you know, they will leave you and, you know, they could be around somebody. It doesn't necessarily mean they're talking about you, but they could be around someone you don't like. And that person could be talking about you to them. And they would just be like, okay. You know, maybe because they don't want confrontation or, you know, they don't want to get involved. But this is an energy. You have to be careful of what you tell people. Like I said, people in your home, people, you know, be careful what you got going on that makes you truly happy. You don't want to share that with people, because people that are not happy will try to come in and mess your whole thing up just on the strength of you're happy and they're not. So this could be somebody who's coming in as a friend, like I said, a family member who really don't give a shit. This could be somebody coming in as a lover as well, a player energy if it is. This is somebody who could have a whole nother family. a whole nother relationship and would be okay with that. Like, got two households going on at once, is what I'm getting here. This is somebody who may not be honest with you. They give the illusion, because this is Piscean energy, they give an illusion that they care and that, you're the only one and they love you, and they give that energy to you. It's like undivided attention. They may not even be saying anything. It's just they're very attentive to your needs. But yet they may have someone else, or they're not interested in anything moving forward. So if you're interested in that, you may need to leave this person be. If you just want to have fun, then you may want to be careful with this person, because they're still showing up as a silent enemy. There's nothing wrong with having fun, but there's something up with this person. You can't trust them. If it was just the straight up, okay, well, look, we can hang out from time to time, but I want nothing serious, that would be one thing. But this person's not saying that to you. This is like somebody who doesn't want a boyfriend, but yet they're over this person's house like 3 or 4 times out of the week, staying the night, cooking, cleaning, just like you live there. But yet you don't want a boyfriend. Why are you spending so much time with this person then? You know what I mean? So it's like they're manipulating the situation. They know you want a relationship, but they won't officially be like, okay, yeah, I'm in it with you. They'll just act the part, but that's just to keep you in mental. That's to keep you manipulated. And then once they go off and do what they do, it's like, okay, well, I never said I was going to, I never said, you know what I'm saying? But the action said everything. So I feel like you got to be careful with that type of energy. Some of you may have adult children that are in their 20s. It could be grandchildren too, that are in their anywhere between, night energy is up to 30, because that's when the king comes in. The king's coming at 30, and then the emperor, empress, they come in at 40, age 40, right? So the pages are, from the time you're a child to, when you're in, you're going to college, basically. And then once you're in college to the time you're 30, so from 18 to 30 is the night of, the nights. So this could be your child here. They could be out here, being a little player, being very promiscuous. You may just want to have a conversation with them about how they conduct themselves. Especially protection, wearing protection, things like that. Make sure they're wearing it. Some people they feel uncomfortable about talking to their child about sex, but I mean, you would probably feel more uncomfortable if your child came home and told you that they was pregnant and they 17. Okay, so what's more uncomfortable, so I feel like you may need to be careful. Your child may be in a stage of energy where their desires are very strong, and they could be sleeping around. So just have a conversation with them to ensure. Not saying that they don't, but just to ensure that they know their worth, and they know their value, and they treat themselves as such, and they demand that respect from others. Then we have the 10 of Pentacle energy in reverse. So again, I feel an energy of somebody, a house. There could be something about a house or a home. Somebody could be considering moving. There could be a situation here where there's a player. Somebody could be married, and there's a player energy amongst the couple. And so there's somebody who... I don't know, I just get that. What is that movie? What is that movie? I don't know why it came to my mind, but I'm going to put it out there just in case somebody needed to hear this. I forget the name of the movie. Was it Richard Gere was in it, Julia Roberts, and there was some other guy. Oh, Woody Harrelson. So I don't know if it was the other guy, but I know she was married to Woody Harrelson, Demi Moore, in the movie. Is it the proposal, the engagement, something like that? But at any rate, there's this woman who's married to this man, and this rich man, it's Richard Gere, and this rich man sees her, and he's like head over heels infatuated with her. So what he wants to do is he proposes a business proposition that he will sleep with this woman. If the husband allowed him to sleep with his wife, he would give her $100,000 or something like that, something big and significant. And so, the couple then, goes through, the movie is just them going through the motions as to if she should do it or not. I forgot if she did it. I think she did. But I forgot. But that came to my mind. So I don't know. Maybe somebody needed to hear that. But with this Ten of Pentacle energy here, this is an energy of losing money as well. This could be, you could also be upside down in a house, a value of a house. You may owe more than what the house is worth. So, maybe you're on the market to sell a house. This is a really crazy time to sell a house and to buy a house, with everything going on. But, business goes on as usual. People still got to do what they got to do. They got to make moves. So some of you could be in the process of selling a house or maybe trying to rent to someone. Maybe the rent ain't coming in on time. This could also be a situation here. You may want to be careful with your finances. Losing finances in some way, shape, or form is coming up here. Having to pay out something. It could be a fine or a bill. I think it's something that's unexpected though. And it's showing up as a silent enemy reading because I feel like it's unexpected. It was something you didn't expect. It could be careful too, people breaking into your home. Make sure you have your, everything locked and secure. I get a thief around, especially with this Knight of Wands. I mean, this Knight of, is this the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Cups? It's the Knight of Cups. Yeah, especially with this Knight of Cup energy. Because the negative aspect of Pisces is criminal, sneaky thief type energy. That's the negative aspect. So I get that some of you need to be careful, making sure that you got your doors locked, your windows locked, everything is secure. People don't know where you keep your money, things like that. Because some of you may be financially stable, and people see that. And so, they could be preying on you or trying to come towards you for whatever. It could be fake ass family members coming towards you because they think that you're a bank. You know what I mean? Just asking to have money all the time. So, be leery of that. And that's what I feel like is like for some of you, you got family members coming to you asking you for money. But I feel like for some of you, there's a situation here where you are going to end up paying out money if you're not listening to your intuition. This is also a situation here where somebody may not see value in a partnership or being in a situation or business partnership with somebody. So somebody may renege on a business deal. You could be doing this or somebody else could be doing this. It's like, nah, I'm going to back off on that. It could be some investments, with everything going on. People could be second guessing. Also, you may want to be careful with moving your money out of one asset to another because if what was going on right now in the world wasn't going on, you would have your money there, right? You would leave it there. So this is like about not being impulsive in reference to moving your monies around is what I'm getting, just to stick to the plan. So some of you, your financial advisor may be telling you that, like, no, we're not going to move this over here because, this is what will happen, or this is what's going on over here, which is why you can't do that right now. Things like that. So be careful with your money, who you're spending it with, who you're telling what you have, especially family members, because I feel you got a few grimy ones. But I also see that, something is not as valuable as you thought it was. And so as a result, you may be wanting to let it go, leave it be. It could be like a house. Maybe it's more trouble than what it's worth because of maybe it has a lot of repairs, a lot of damage. It may cost more than to fix it than you're willing to spend, right? So that could be the case. So some of you, you are a landlord, the rent is late. The tenant paid the rent late. Yeah. So, or they may pay the rent late, or some of you might be late in your rent. That could be the case. But some of you could also be looking for a new place to live. You could also be going back and forth between, maybe you stay over here with one person for like a month, and then maybe you go over here and you stay with this person for a month. Like, you could be doing that type of thing. Yeah, some of you could be, I don't know if it's everybody, but some of you could be living in a hotel. You know what I'm saying? Like an extended stay, or a lot of rich people do that anyway, So I know common people may not understand that. Common as in, people who believe that, okay, you're supposed to live in a house or apartment. Like, a lot of people don't do that. Like, a lot of rich people don't do that. They rent apartments. They rent penthouses in hotels, like the Trump. That's like what the Trump Towers is, right? But you have these all over the place. You have the Ritz Carlton. Like, people rent out these suites for if they're gonna be in town for 6 months or a year or whatever. They rent out suites. Well, everybody can't afford Ritz Carlton, so you have like extended stays, right? And I'm not talking about B&Bs. That's something different. There are some hotels that are designed for long-term stay, right? You have a full kitchen, dishwasher, microwave, dishes, things like that. So you have some people who live that lifestyle. I feel like that's for some of you. And so you're able to maneuver around, like, because with this Knight of Cup energy, you're able to maneuver around and do what you want to do. So some of you work remotely as far as how you make your money. And so you're able to move around. So yeah, you go stay here at this hotel for a year, or maybe you go stay over here for 6 months, or maybe, you know what I mean? And you just go where you want. I see that. But yeah, be careful with your funds. I don't know if there's something going on at the job you may need to be careful of. But this Four of Wands, this is concerning to me because I feel like you're not at peace with something, or you're anxious about something. And I feel like it could be about a financial situation, a house, money, something like that. So what I'm going to do now, Aquarius, I'm going to go into the extended. I'm going to pull 4 cards for each of these and see what additional messages are here, and to see if there's any messages that I spoke about that I need to reiterate to you based on what the cards say. So thank you again for checking out the video and supporting the channel. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and don't forget to hit the like. That counts a lot, right? And the link to the extended is going to be in the box below. And if you need a reading from me, my information is down there as well. So with that being said, Aquarius, we'll go ahead to your extended. If I don't see you in the extended, or we don't chop it up there, I'll check you out in the next reading. Later, Aquarius.